talking to Elkapath, the symphonic gothic metal band hailing from Gloucester. So I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Now we've got Carla there, so this was your baby, which we'll go into in a minute. And you've got lovely purple hair, which I wasn't expecting. I was watching some of your videos, and it was all long and blonde.
Yeah, I was blonde, but I dyed it because I got sick of the roots. Like, re-dyeing the roots was a pain. I just had to keep dyeing it and dyeing it, and then it started breaking off, so I thought I better get rid of the blonde and go purple.
Right, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Mine invisible, so that's
who's Marios? One of you. I can see him there on the floor. So you're AJ Marios, or do we just call you Marios?
Yeah, Marius.
Okay. And then we've got Trevor the Terrible.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm dying to know, why are you called Trevor the Terrible? If it's
Well,
not
it's just the impression the band have of me.
What
It was nothing to do with me. That's what the band think of me.
That's what I think of you, but you're still there.
Of course.
He's terrible because he doesn't practice enough. That's why he's terrible.
Ah, got it. Okay.
I do.
Trevor the Terrible. We've got Chris. So, hello, Chris. You're not the terrible or anything. The fabulous.
No, I am Chris the Chaotic.
Chris the Chaotic. Right. You need to add
Chaotic.
to your band bio, I think. Chris the Chaotic. So let's talk about how this started. So I know it was a solo project for you to begin with, Carla. Going back to, 2004, I understand.
Yeah. Started off like on the internet just writing my own songs, and I kind of put it out there as like a solo artist, but I wasn't performing back then. But like as time went on, I thought I actually want to do more. I like make it become more of a band sort of thing and not waste it kind of thing.
Yeah, so how did that go? I mean, what was the process you went through to find this lovely group of people that you're surrounded by?
Right at the start, I already knew Chris from years ago because we used to hang about like in a nightclub called Crackers, and that's where I met him. So I got him drumming for like this one-off gig, and I got another guitarist called Elliot that joined me at the time, and he played guitar. So we did like a one-off gig, and then Elliot joined, and then we had another bassist that joined called Kate, but then she left. So then Trevor joined to be our new bassist. But we did have another drummer, but then he left, and then Chris came back to join again. And now we're solid. Before it was a bit like everywhere, but now we're like it's a solid thing between the four of us now. So it's a lot better.
Yeah, since before lockdown as well.
Yeah.
So symphonic metal is quite I'll say an unusual genre in itself. I mean, what's your background? Is there any operatic training there, or?
No, I wouldn't say operatic. I was more because I grew up with like Child's Play and like Puppet Master and things like that. I always like sort of like the dark sort of sound.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dark. It is dark.
Just like that sort of like atmospheric sound, which goes back to sort of like the horror movies. I was actually allowed to watch horror movies when I was a kid.
Right, so you're a fan of horror.
Yeah.
And what about both of you? Have you all got the similar kind of background musically?
I think my side of things has been sort of more, I guess, general rock metal sort of driven. So particularly sort of influenced of like 80s Metallica coming through to sort of more modern sort of Bullet Trivium. So I'm more sort of metal orientated. And this has been a very different style for me.
Yeah.
But I think with the varied styles that we've got across all of us in the band, I think it helps form that sound that we've now got in Elkapath. So I think it all merges and comes together really well.
I wanted to ask you about your new album. So you've got an album coming out on Halloween, which I'm sure wasn't an accident. Especially given the name of said album, which is Black Spiders.
Yep.
So do you want to tell us a bit about the album? I know it's via Symmetric Records. It's going to be released by. Tell us a bit about it. You know, how many songs are on it? What are they about? I know you've got the single Black Spiders as well, which you've already released, and not to be confused with the band Black Spiders. I can see a lot of confusion going on there. But so tell us a bit about the album.
It's a 10-track album, and it's got a mixture of like music really, because I wasn't sure what sort of genre we came under. It was a bit hard to work out. I was like, what are we? I can't work out what we actually are because there's so many different sort of like influences in there as well. Because like obviously you got like the electronic side in some of the songs, and then you've got like the more heavier sort of black metal like influences as well. So it's like it's all a mixture of different things really.
Yeah, you can hear everything.
Hear a bit of
from
everything, really.
classic metal to extreme metal to rave if you want to.
And the good thing is, it's a mixture of some of the songs on there are some of our old favourites we were gigging with before lockdown, and we've revamped them. And then some of them are new tracks which are really excited to be releasing soon. So we'll watch this space for those.
Yeah, and the actual single, Black Spiders, that's got you with a snake in it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was my niece's boyfriend's snake.
Right, because you got pretty close to that snake, and I was, wondering if you knew it well, if you were sure it wasn't going to bite you. You didn't seem very scared. I mean, if it was me, my knees would have turned to jelly. I've got a severe snake phobia. Although I love wearing snake, it's a bit weird, but never mind. Not real snake, like snake jewelry and stuff, but actual real.
That was the first time I met the snake, but I'm finding the snakes as just spiders and I'm not so good with, because originally I wanted like obviously a spider or a tarantula.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have gone down well with me, because usually when I see a spider I want to flatten it.
So you're scheduling a UK tour. So I'm assuming this is something you've probably had on the back burner for a while due to COVID, and have finally now been in a position where you're able to go out there.
We've had promoters that have been in touch with us, and I think we were due quite a big show in April of this year with another big touring band. But unfortunately, again, because of COVID, that all got postponed and put on hold. That was going to be our sort of
because like
our debut performance with our first live show, wasn't it? I think.
It was Evil Scarecrow we were supposed to support, but it never happened because of all the COVID thing. And I was really excited, and then I was annoyed because obviously we didn't get to do that show.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening a lot, isn't it? Even now, things still being cancelled. So I'm hoping for you, for your sake, and for your fans, that it's not going to be cancelled.
Fingers crossed.
6 dates, so that's across October, November, and December. Quite nicely spaced out. Where will you be visiting? Which areas will you be touring in?
Our first gig will be in Oldham. Is it Oldham?
Oldham, so
Oldham.
Manchester area.
I've not heard of Oldham. Right,
Ham sandwich.
Yeah, it's not far from the Oldham, on the other side of Manchester, but I know. So Oldham, and then where are you finishing up?
We're going to be in Pontypool, which is near Wells, and then we're doing like a few local ones as well.
Okay, so that's a headline tour, basically taking a new album.
Bristol.
Right.
Yeah, we're headlining Bristol.
Yeah.
The Griffin. And there's another one. Yeah, our local one I'm headlining, which would be on my birthday as well. Like to promote the album.
Okay.
It'd be like a birthday bash sort of like gig as well.
Yeah, why not? Plans for next year. Have you made it? What's in the diary? Are you doing any festivals next year? That's what I really want to know.
We're going to be doing the Goth Industrial Festival, which is, what's it called? HR Industrial.
Yeah.
HR
in Leeds.
Leeds, yeah, the O2 next year.
Okay, and when is that? Is that summertime?
It'll be
September.
I think it was September. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's this year, but we're not in it this year. We'll be in it next year.
So
and then we've got a few other festivals that we've approached and we're still waiting for confirmation back on at the moment. So
still waiting to hear back from the promoters.
I can imagine you playing Bloodstock. Would that suit you?
I would love to play Bloodstock.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a dream.
It's a dream because we're quite a new band as well. So
that might be one of the festivals that you've submitted to for next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've actually never been to Bloodstock. I've been a dad for 24 years, and I've never been out to it. And as soon as I started wanting to go to these things, lockdown happened. So this time I go, I might be actually playing. I'd be really excited.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? If there's anyone you could play with as support, who would it be?
See, for me, it'd be the Prodigy, because obviously I'm a big Prodigy fan. Hence the Keith Flint t-shirt.
Oh yeah, well I hadn't noticed that until you mentioned it now. So I was thinking, obviously, why would it? Yeah, now it is. Okay. What about the rest of you?
And Reach, maybe Lacuna Quill would be nice.
Cradle of Filth?
Yeah.
Cradle of Filth.
I think from my side, again, I think I'd really, really enjoy if I was out there with Trivium, to be honest.
Okay.
One of my favourites.
So I grew up with more electronic music in my younger days. So I was always more of like a raver back in my old days. But then I got more into like heavy metal when I discovered Linkin Park, and that from then that's when I started listening to metal. I think for a lot of people it was Linkin Park that got them more into metal.
Yeah, you can kind of judge people's age roughly by what band got them into metal or rock to begin with. So it's well, you're younger than me, so well done. Right. Lastly, hopes. What are your hopes for future, and do you have dreams?
Bloodstock.
Let's talk.
I'm never dreams. Download me.
Download.
I think the ultimate
Absolutely.
the ultimate dream really would be to make the band and the music our full-time careers. Obviously, we're each sort of still having to run sort of full-time jobs that we can afford to pay for everything we need to do. But I think to turn music into our full-time career would be, I think, the ultimate dream. Going out doing world tours and just music 24/7 would be amazing.
Travel the world doing music, that would be a dream.
Is there anywhere in particular you'd love to play more than anywhere else? Any city, any venue?
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
That one.
I think I'd love to go and do a tour of America. Nowhere in particular, just to literally hit the road in America and just go around, see all their main cities, and just play our music and just watch everyone bouncing off the walls with it.
Whiskey Go Go Los Angeles.
Well, it's been really good talking to you. I hope you've got a good gig lined up for Halloween, for your launch day. Will you be playing that date?
I'm still waiting to hear back from a promoter about that. I've asked them, but he hasn't quite got back to me about it. So just have to see. If it takes too long, I'll try and find another one.
Yeah, give him a nudge, because I think that would be quite a gig, for you. So, well, I hope to see you. If you're in Manchester ever, let me know. And
October 22nd, Oldham.
there we go then. There we go. Yeah. Well, perfect. I look forward to seeing you. Take care, guys. Wish you all the best with your tour, with your new release. I hope people have a listen. Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's www.elkapath.co.uk.
Okay.
And obviously
so
on Facebook and Instagram as well.
So you're on all the socials. You're elkapath.co.uk on the World Wide Web. Go and check them out, guys. Lovely talking to you. Keep up with the purple hair. My Dolly.
That's incredible.
Lots of love. Big
Thank you for your time, man. Take care.
Bye.
This is rock and roll.